How do you motivate your staff? Well, there's a lot of ways to do that. You have to be aware that in healthcare, if you are incentivizing somebody based on an item that they're delivering, like you can't incentivize a doctor, hey, if you do this injection, I'll give you X amount of money per injection. That's not allowed, that's called a kickback. But you are allowed to incentivize your staff, and there's a lot of ways to do that. For example, right now our staff wants to have a couple days off between Christmas and New Year's. So we created a game so that if they hit certain targets in Q4, they're going to get a number of days off. The more targets they hit, the more days they have held off, and they have the potential of having the whole time off between Christmas and New Year's. So they're working very hard to hit those targets. You can do similar things with your staff. As the year goes through, it doesn't have to be tied to the holidays, it could be tied to production. So for example, if you have a really high production month, you could reward the staff by giving them something, finding out what they really are interested in. Days off, paid days off, a bonus check. You don't want to tie it to any individual item, but if you tie it to the performance of the clinic, you can certainly bonus people on that. And the better they perform and the more unified they are working, the more you can actually get them to achieve. One of the things we do is we have a thermometer that you can color in. We put the targets on the thermometer. As we grow up the targets, we're coloring in the thermometer, so it's very aware to the staff, they can see it. Now you wouldn't want to have this in a patient-facing area, but since we're not, we're a B2B business, so we don't have patients coming into this building, they're not going to see that, their thermometer, but our staff see it every day. So you can do that. You can even, Brandon Dawson was very brilliant with the way he introduced us to the idea of PPFs, personal, professional, and financial goals, tying somebody's financial goals with the goals of the clinic. Hey, if you want to achieve this, we'll help you do that if you help us achieve this. If you can somehow align your goals with their goals, and you can't just do it and forget about it, you have to do it and make it real. You have to meet with them on a regular basis to chart the progress. If you do that, you will get staff very, very motivated because they realize the more they go to work, the more they achieve their own personal goals. And that's what life's all about, is achieving your goals. So realize that if you are going to set goals for somebody and help them or have them set goals, that they have to be realistic or achievable. If you make them too lofty and they can't, it's not even close to being able to achieve them, it actually has a reverse effect where you demoralize the staff. So you have to make them real goals, make them different levels, and so you can see the progress, and then have different rewards at the end. And the biggest reward is for the biggest achievement, which is what your desire is. If you tie your staff's rewards to your rewards, you'll get more rewards. So that's how we motivate staff. Plus, educating your staff too. Most staff that work in the chiropractic office do it because they believe in it and they're motivated to help people. And so another thing we do on a regular basis is we have our morning meeting and we have wins that we share. So shares of wins that clients have. So in the case of the clinic, what we always did was we had wins that patients were experiencing. Hey, Mr. Jones couldn't golf before he came here, and he did 8 holes the other day, and he said he felt pretty good afterwards. And he's trying to go for the full 18 holes or whatever. I don't play golf, but if you can tie the patient's wins into your staff meeting, now you get employees very motivated because they're seeing that, hey, we're actually helping people achieve what they want to get out of life by helping them in the clinic. And you can get patients very, very motivated. It doesn't have to be gigantic financial rewards, although don't shy away from those financial rewards, because if you make really lofty goals, make really lofty financial rewards, if it's legal, like I said, the way you do it. But by rewarding your staff, they feel like they're sharing in the growth of the business and they become very motivated to grow in the business. The last way I'm going to talk to you about motivating your staff is if your clinic gets big enough. Now, most people don't ever dream of this, but we've had clients who actually had their clinics get very big in multi-millions of dollars or multi-clinics. So if you have your staff realize there's an ability to grow with the company and actually rise up to a position of authority where I'm teaching others things that I've been doing, when people realize there's a potential for a career in your business, they become very motivated to grow your business and to be loyal and to help you achieve your goals. So keep that in mind. Tie your goals with their goals, you'll see a lot of reward.